So now we will be seeing how to use multiple datasets for a same test. So let's say this is a login test and we have two input fields, username and password. So we don't need to hard code them like student is the username and the password is like hard coded. Let's say if we want to check it for different datasets like student 1, 2, 3 and with their passwords respectively. So how we can do that? So for that, we need to parameterize our test cases. We need some data to do that. So for that, first click on the first step, which is our setup step. So after clicking on that, you just need to scroll down on the properties and there you will be seeing this editor and reusable file. So first you just click on test data. So it will take you to this page. Here you can create your variables that you can use as a parameters. So right now we will be creating two variables, student and password. So for that, just write the variable name and its value. So variable name is username, its value is student. So you have to write it in double inverted commas and then put a comma here and then password. So the password is, as you all know, password 123. So now we have created these two variables which we are gonna use in our test. So just click on go back and then click on save. Yeah, and then click. So as you can see that parameters have been saved successfully, but how to use them in our actual test steps. So for that, just click on that particular step where you want to use them, like in username. Then here you can see assign text or secret. So in text here you are seeing this text in inverted commas like. So if you want to use that parameter, so you have to give that variable name. Let's say we are using here username, so we will be typing this username, and in password go back to the test and write the password, that name of that variable, and then click on save. So this is how you can use variables to parameterize your test. So now we will be running this test. So the website has been launched successfully. There you can see the student name is entered successfully and the password has also been entered successfully and logged in. The test completed successfully. So that's how you can parameterize your test. But what if you have a sheet like a CSV sheet of usernames and passwords? How you can use that sheet? Like you have two or three sheets. How you can use all of them in your test cases? Let's say you want to run 5 different usernames with their passwords for one single test. So for that, just click on first setup step and go back to the editor and click on that test data. So here we have this like one username and one password. So what we can do, we can add here, or we can also convert it to a file. Then we can name it the file name like it's a dataset for users. Description is optional, so just don't write it. And then as you can see, dataset was created and converted and added in your data library. So where you can find it, so go to the resource tab and then navigate to the test data. There you will be seeing this file name. So click on this file and then download it. So once you have downloaded your file, so just open it, that particular file, and there you will be seeing this username and password, and here is one username and one password. So what we can do is we can create three users like student 1 and so on, 2 3. Same goes for the password. So now we have three students and three passwords. So they save this file, close it, and now how to upload that data file. So for that you can upload that file from here, or what you can do is go back to your test editor, click on first step, which is the setup step. Then you can also select it from here, like first it was on editor, then you can click on it's reusable file, and you can select that particular file from the drop down. But right now we have not uploaded the updated file, so for that you can also upload it here from like clicking it here, uploading, and then you can select that file and name it. But there is another way. So for that, click on editor, click on test data, and there you will see this option like upload file. So click on it, and as you can see, the upload file will override all existing test data. So let's say there are multiple users or multiple data, so that uploaded after uploading that file, it will override your data. The current data will be removed. So click on upload anyway, select that file, open it, and now here you can see three users have been created like with username and passwords. So how to run these three for same test? So for that, go back, then click on save. So right now we have saved it successfully, but how to use it for like how to run this test multiple times with different username? So for that, go back to the test list. What you need is a suite. So before creating a suite, first just rename that particular test. So if we don't get confused, so right click on it, click on rename. So it's login test with data set. Click on OK, and yeah, it's updated. Now go back to the suites and click on new suite. Write the name like testing the login with data sets. After writing the name, select the test which you want to run. So here is this test and click on OK. So now we have this testing the login with datasets suite, and we want to run it. So just click on it and then click on play and click on OK. So it is started, like execution is started. It's running in the browser, but you can also see the execution from here. Like double click on this local execution, it will take you to this. Like here you can see login test data set, 1 out of 3 data set test data, 2 out of 3 test data, and 3 out of 3 data. So all three data sets are being used for that same particular run. So this is how you can use multiple data sets for same test case. So right now it's running in background. Like here you can see student 1 with a password which is wrong. I know because I intentionally wronged it. So what I want to show is right now we have not like added any assertion on it, like it should pass on only when it's logged in or logged out. It's just completing the steps which I have added. We have not added any assertion or conditions on that when it should fail. So right now it will be passed no matter it's logged in or logged out. So this is how you can use different data sets So let's just abort the run so we don't waste the time. So yeah, that's all for today. See you in next lecture.
So guys, if you like my video, then please share it and subscribe my channel.